Jarring new video, evidence Trump knew he lost. Key takeaways from the latest Jan.6 hearing. Washington. While President Donald Trump was refusing to call off the mob of his supporters attacking the Capitol, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer and other congressional leaders leaped into action to try to retake control of the sprawling complex. They called the Secretary of Defense and the acting Attorney General and urged them to send help. They called the governors of neighboring Virginia and Maryland to send National Guard troops and other police, and they got on the phone with Vice President Mike Pence to figure out how they could return to the Capitol that same night and finish certifying Joe Biden's election victory. Oh, my gosh, they're just breaking windows, they're doing all kinds of, they said somebody was shot. It's just horrendous, and all at the instigation of the President of the United States. A distraught but composed Pelosi, Democrat California, says on a call to Virginia Gov. Ralph Northam in a video clip played at the House Jan.6 committee's hearing Thursday, "I'm gonna call up the effin' Secretary of DOD, Schumer, DNY," says in another video clip. The jarring video was among the highlights of Thursday's hearing, the last for the January 6 committee before the midterm elections, which featured a deep dive into Trump's mindset as the events unfolded and ended with the panel voting unanimously to subpoena the former president for documents and testimony. Congressional leaders scramble for safety. Behind-the-scenes footage of those frantic moments, taken by Pelosi's daughter Alexandra Pelosi, a documentary filmmaker, provided some of the most riveting and powerful images produced during the January 6 committee's 9 hearings this year. The never-before-seen footage showed, in real time, congressional leaders of both parties, including Pelosi, Schumer, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, Archie, Senate GOP Whip John Thune of South Dakota and House Minority Whip Steve Scalise, Law, as they were quickly evacuated to a secure location during the siege and furiously worked the phones to call up reinforcements. "Yeah, why don't you get the president to tell them to leave the Capitol, Mr. Attorney General?" An exasperated Schumer tells acting Attorney General Jeffrey Rosen in one of the clips, "In your law enforcement responsibility. A public statement they should all leave." In another scene, Pelosi tells other leaders in the room that they will need to clean up the poo-poo, literally and figuratively, in the Capitol because of reports that rioters had defecated in the building. The speaker then tells Pence that she has been informed that it could take days to retake the Capitol, but the vice president calls back later and tells the leaders that they will be able to return in 1 hour and resume counting and certifying the electoral ballots.